Well, hello! Welcome back to another entry of the Acid Archive Diaries. Today we have played in the background Justen, O'Brien, and Jake. Time will tell. This is such a killer record. It's so fun. It's shrouded in UFO, alien abduction, mysticism. It's out of this world. Now, I have my background as the wall. I don't normally do that, but this is my record wall at my house. Just kind of my favorite, some of my favorite ones. A little eye candy for you. Anyways, so this is what's playing in the background. Justen, O'Brien, and Jake. I'm going to read the entry from the Acid Archives. Then I'll talk about it a little bit. So Justen, O'Brien, and Jake from North Dakota. 1978, private press. One of the more recent finds to be introduced to a wide audience. This is a atmospheric 1970s Southwest stoner rock trip from the depths of Middle America. Time will tell hits a subtle yet unique spot that is hard to describe in words, but is somewhat reminiscent of the loungier side of D.R. Hooker. That's D.R. Hooker, and it's amazing. The idiocentric vocals and glitzy mid-70s production with keyboards up front and fairly professional playing. The total effect is like driving around a late night in Minneapolis looking for some action, but instead of ending up alone in the airport hotel lounge, a desolate 2-drink minimum neon light trip of creeping originality. An alien abduction theme figures somewhere in the background, but it may take many plays before you notice it. I like this, but it may not be the first LP you recommend to psych newbies. So that's it right there, page 242. But really interesting. There's a lot of lore about this record. First of all, I love that cover. Even though it seems like if you didn't know what it was and you saw it in a dollar bin, you might not look twice at it. I mean, I would, but here's the back cover. This is an incredible record, super hard to find. It was, I think it was bootlegged in 2001, and then I think Garrison came out with a reissue that has a different cover. But anyways, Justen O'Brien was a really mysterious dude. Hopefully you can hear me over this crazy music. But he had like all these stories about getting abducted by UFOs. Like he really said that he did get abducted by a spaceship, and then you know how the stories go. Like apparently it's like getting struck by lightning. If you get abducted once, you're more prone to get abducted again. I don't know. I had a friend that got struck by lightning twice, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. But he said the story goes in all the psychedelic folklore that at some point, like in the 80s, he got abducted and was never seen again. So apparently he fell off the face of the earth. No one knows what happened to him. Super interesting guy. And there's also, I think there's a couple site collectors that swear, I think it's like the Mandela effect type thing. They swear that there is another Justen O'Brien record, but there's no trace of one anywhere on the internet, in any books or anything like that. But like more than one of these psychedelic collectors say that they've seen another Justen O'Brien record, but now they can't find it. And so it's kind of like, you know, the whole Mandela effect. And some of them say that maybe it's in an alternate dimension. Who knows? I would love to hear the other Justen O'Brien and Jake record from an alternate dimension. But fantastic record. Really, if you like that private press stuff, it's more lounge than it is psychedelic, but it is definitely psychedelic. There's some cool like synthesizer psych stuff going on, and there's some really great guitar solos as well. Some of the guitar solos have that Jerry Garcia type of feel to them, which I really love. So anyways, I don't know, it's just a really charming record. Listen to this keyboard. It's just so good. But it's really interesting, like in the mid to late 70s in Middle America, like all the way up and down, like North Dakota, South Dakota, Oklahoma, Kansas. There was all this like really like prominent UFO abduction folklore, and people would like go out and go UFO hunting and have parties where they would, I mean, and it was like crazy. And so this was kind of thick in the urban legends of that time, and it's just cool. It's a cool thing. So there's a lot of records like this. You know, have Jim Sullivan UFO, which is really good. This reminds me of that record a lot. It doesn't really sound like it, but it kind of has the same, you know, vibe to it. But anyways, I love alien stuff. I love, you know, UFO lore. I love psychedelic rock. It's just like a match made in heaven for me. I love this type of stuff. So anyways, that's one. I might do Jim Sullivan UFO. Well, I don't have UFO, but I have the Jim Sullivan self-titled. That's a great story in and of itself. But anyways, this is D.R. Hooker, The Truth, which is referred to in the Acid Archives. I might do that one as well. That's an amazing, like, lounge record. So it's like, if you're not familiar with lounge, lounge is like a steady Eddie, easy listening, funky, psychedelic type of thing. You know, it was late 70s. There's a lot of cool lounge records. Most of them aren't too expensive. D.R. Hooker is very expensive. But anyways, enough about all that. I just wanted to introduce you to Justen O'Brien and Jake. It's a wild one. But hey, UFOs, lounge music, synthesizers, ripping guitar solos, space. What's not to love? Listen to this. The organs are great. The guitars are great. Just give this one a listen. And again, you could probably get a Garrison reissue for pretty cheap, I would imagine. It's a cool one. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave me a comment. Love to talk to you.